Rick Walton and Stu Kale. Hi guys, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, great to have you here.
Glad to be here.
And I know many of our viewers know that it was just last week that Rick's mom passed away, and all of us here at JTV, we extend our sympathies to you and your family.
Thanks, yeah. I appreciate that. My mom was 95, so it's a real blessing we had her that long. It was a great celebration, and she was really pretty healthy until the end and really had no real pain and went in a real peaceful way. So, but to know my mom was a special woman, really special, a selfless woman, as I call her. It was all about us and other people, and that's who she was. So
I didn't know her that well, but I probably learned more about her at her service last week. And what a very, I'd say, unusual service in that First Presbyterian had a tape recording of your mom singing the Lord's Prayer, and it was played at the service.
Yeah, wasn't it good? I mean, it was like, he said, I think he said, and now we'll have Jackie Walton sing the Lord's Prayer or something. What? Is she going to show up here or whatever? But and my mom had a beautiful voice. Really was very, very talented woman, and it was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was.
It really was pretty cool. In fact, I said to my sisters, I've got to get that recording, and every once in a while I'll pull it out and just listen to it.
I was amazed. It was beautiful.
It was amazing.
It really was.
How she could hit those highs and lows, but that's just who she was. She was a music major in school and everything, and voice major, and so. Yeah, it was a great ceremony, great celebration. We celebrated her life, her next life, good Christian woman, and it was just cool. It was really great. Thanks. I'm glad you were there and got a chance to see the festivities.
Yeah, you really were blessed to have the whole family together just a few weeks before with your wedding.
Oh yeah. My mom. You remember at the wedding how much fun she had. I remember she got up and danced with us, and just. That was one thing we really wanted to happen. You never know at 95 you could live to be 100 or you could be gone. And she went. Like I say, it was a real surprise. We didn't think she was going to pass, but just basically it was an old age thing more than anything. So, miss her, no doubt about it. It's my #1 fan, and I wish she was still around to tell me how great I am.
Well, I'm sure she's still watching.
Yeah, amen. And she always enjoyed watching the show, no question about that. Really enjoyed it.
I've been seeing Stu at a lot of community events over the last few months. He's been helping to publicize and promote a lot of the community activities. So.
Yeah, tell a lot of the stories of. It's been really fun for us. Our team at Walton, 60 people. So we come back with some of these stories, and it's most of the businesses our team knows about because it's pretty cohesive inside of everybody. Helps out everyone, but. Some of the nonprofits we've been able to tell some stories around has been really cool to hear that. We learn more. We were just speaking with Bryce as we were coming in, and we just did a project for Compassionate Ministries. So we find a couple, I think we've talked about this before a few times on the show, but just find different nonprofits, tell their story on video, and share that with our team and share it on social media. So, but I was telling them, we go to First Church, and I learned so much stuff still. Even the First Church and Compassionate Ministries are different, but just from that project, from learning. So, but it's been good. It's been really cool. A lot of ribbon cuttings has been fun. And a lot of good stuff happening in Jackson. Lots of positive change. Lots of investment happening in Jackson, which has been awesome to see.
Yeah. In fact, Bryce, he actually officiated at your wedding.
Bryce, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was great too. Wasn't he good? Just great. Yeah, good man. Really good man. We're fortunate to have him out there at the church. And you're
one of those guys. You have like 2 or 3 churches you go to. Right?
No, not really. I usually just go that one now. I really don't go to any other ones. And I just don't. I really don't. I mean, if I do, it's very, very unusual. Not that I wouldn't, but we always enjoy listening to Bryce because he's just got a way about him, as you probably saw at the wedding. He's just a nice man, brings across the message real well, and just a everyday good guy, really good guy.
People, everyone I know at Jackson is they love the guy.
They do, really do. Really is a great guy in that. But Stu has been around, doing all these different things that we've got going on.
Stu's been around. He was born and raised here.
Oh yeah, he's been
I used to intern here.
He used to work here.
Yeah. Way back.
Is that back when you guys had all the problems?
It was really bad. I had a few times where I got deer in the headlights, walked in front of the camera, got in trouble for that a few times.
Rick's done it too.
Yeah. Well, it
And
happens.
probably we'll do it again.
Probably.
I'm getting older.
Yeah.
What years were you here?
It probably was like 2002 or 3. Well, maybe a little bit earlier.
That was
than
early, yeah,
2001.
early on.
Yeah, 1 or 2, somewhere in there. Yeah, learned a lot. So,
That's what drove him into the insurance business.
Yep.
His experience here.
right from
Right here
there
at
to,
JTV, he said, I'm not doing this.
No, actually, Stu does. He does a lot of video
He
work.
does.
do the
That's what he
video,
does.
yeah. Yeah, it's been a
A
cool
lot of
piece
promotion.
of it.
He's really good at, marketing and obviously video things, but promoting and
I've
taking
noticed,
some-
yeah, Stu's he loves to connect to events that have a food element.
It's just it's
Yes.
you caught onto it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is, if there's no food, there's probably a great chance I'm not going to be there.
How about ice cream? Because we saw you at root beer floats at Brown's.
Yes. I did not actually have one of those root beer floats
I
though.
didn't either.
Yeah, it was.
I love root beer floats.
I'll
So
have
I know
one.
you had him on the show once,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, I know. One of my favorite things, root beer float.
Yep.
But you got something coming up on
Tomorrow.
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 Cones. What is it? Cones with cops?
Yep.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Where? When? How?
There it is.
Oh.
All the information.
Tomorrow, what time does it start? Yeah, 12 o'clock to 2 p.m. Come out to, come out to the parlor and enjoy having some ice cream. Ice cream's free.
Ice cream's
and
free. Hot
Stu's-
dogs are free.
Yeah, Stu's cooking hot dogs, right?
Yep. You'll see me on the grill. We'll have the Blackstone out there.
Well-
We'll also have. There's probably gonna be about 10 to a dozen police officers that'll be out, and so they'll be serving the ice cream cones and the hot dogs as well. We did this last year.
This isn't one of those tricks where you've invited people with warrants to.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Yes, don't tell anybody though. Okay?
Yeah.
You could win a big flat
You're
screen.
invited. You're invited.
So
No,
yeah, we
no,
did
you
it.
won't.
No, yeah.
You won't be arrested.
It'll be good. We did it last year. One of our the candidates for the Rose Queen pageant. She kind of spearheaded the idea, and we ran with it. And last year, I think we had about 200 people. And as of right now, there's like 800 people interested on Facebook. So it might be kind of busy. It's just 2 hours, just in that little window there.
We're hoping they're not 800 people because they probably won't all get served.
Yeah.
Because that's just a lot of
That's
people.
a lot of people. Yeah, but it's a cool event. I mean, it's a lot for especially kids just getting back to school. Things are starting to get a little bit more busy. If you're looking for a time to get out with the fam, it'd be pretty fantastic. And what's really cool about that, I don't know if we have a slide for the next one or not, but
I think we do.
Do we?
Yeah.
The coat drive
Did
also
you
kicks
did
out.
you make these slides?
I did make these
Okay.
slides. The coat drive also kicks off on Saturday, so you can bring youth coats. We partnered with Kuzno's Restoration. They are in Ann Arbor, and they will professionally clean the coats that are delivered, that are dropped off to us. So we're kicking it off at obviously the date doesn't reflect that, but we are kicking it off at the Cones with Cops event. And then you can come into the Walton Insurance Group anytime through starting the 26th through the 6th. We're there Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And one thing we found out last year when we had the polar vortex is that we were kind of reacting to that. It was at that point, we did a video with Interface Shelter, like 12,000 people saw it. It went for us. It was lots and lots of views, and people, huge outcry from the community. We had coats everywhere, the whole bottom basement, and they cleaned them all. They delivered them back, but it was right in the middle of it. And so this year we're just trying to get a little bit ahead of it. And we heard from last year from a lot of the nonprofits that kids' coats are the things that they struggle with, and cool kids' coats. So if you do have ones that are name brand, that's another thing that they're in need of. And so,
Don't bring coats like you wear.
Well, like with the fur, Eskimo one.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure they're coming back. So yeah, bring it in. Well, I grew up, small business family. We never had name brand coats. All of our,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
We've been
Right.
fortunate to have some other families hand stuff down to us that have been.
The families have just spent a ton of money getting kids
Yeah.
back to school. It's an average somewhere around $900 per kid to get them ready for and that's just the basics. So,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Someone like Bryce with 5 kids, that's a major.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's expense. But there are so many kids that do come back, and they're just not. I mean, you'd be amazed at how many schools, when you go there and you see some of those kids, and they come on a cold day in a spring jacket or no
Yeah.
jacket or whatever they have, and even socks. Sometimes they say socks are a big
Yeah.
deal out there because they just don't have socks to wear.
Stu, did you get your kids back to school?
My wife and I homeschool, so technically they actually haven't even left school. They've been in it. So, but yeah, they got them all. They go to a co-op out in Spring Arbor, So they go there on Thursday, so they had their first day yesterday, and then they've got a few other programs they're a part of throughout the week. So it's been pretty cool.
Nice. Do you do something special on the first day of school?
Yeah, I mean,
Make pancakes?
like no, just the usual, just like a photo, kind of like everybody else does. Like I don't think we posted it though.
Did you get involved with the grandkids back to school?
I didn't really get involved with it, no.
No.
Saw their pictures and whatever, even though, first day of school, if you remember, it's hard to remember, but it was a cool time.
Yeah.
I mean, every time you're going back, you're excited, and seeing all the old friends and seeing who's new and, trying to be cool and all that kind of good stuff. I mean, that's an exciting day, really.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. Yeah.
Exciting day.
I went to Sharp Park Academy the first day of school. It was so much fun. The kids, everybody's
Yeah.
just.
What, to see your granddaughter?
No, we wanted
Oh,
to
just to-
welcome those kids back.
Oh,
Yeah. Cool.
I'm not allowed in my granddaughter's school.
Well, I understand because of what you did before. That's right.
Well, I feel like with social media, though, I remember, when I was younger, they, you sometimes didn't see, hear, unless you called
right.
your friend or you wouldn't see people for 3 months, and then you come now,
Right.
everybody stays pretty connected. So it's probably a little bit different from that standpoint. But with school, it was sports programs. They all start up pretty early, so I feel like it was earlier than what it was, but maybe it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
the same.
It seems early.
Yeah.
Well, here it is, another weekend. Got any plans?
Not really big plans other than I'm going to hopefully be tomorrow at the
Ice cream.
Cones and Cops Cones, and also actually tonight my old buddies, who is an old buddy who worked with me for 30 plus years. Haven't seen much of Joe and Nancy. They're really good friends. We're going to actually go out to their place and have dinner with them and actually take a ride in a raft on the lake they live on. So
Fun.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, just be a fun, nothing night tonight. That's
Joel
cool.
and Nancy, huh?
Joe and Nancy Harris. Yeah.
They're fun people.
Good people, fun
Yeah.
people, full of it people, good
They're
friends.
lake people. They're lake people, too.
And they're lake people. That's right. Exactly.
All right. We'll check you out at Cops and Cones
Yeah.
at the parlor Saturday
Yeah.
until 2.
Right
Great
on.
to see you both. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming
Thanks for
in.
having us. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Bart.
it.
From the Walton Insurance Group, Rick Walton in person, along with Stu Kale.